Hollywood has done a great job at fooling people. I believe that whole industry is just something that the devil has used to desensitize the people of God to spiritual warfare. They have made witchcraft blockbusters. They have made divination comical. They have literally made idolatry normality. Do you realize how when the Old Testament speaks of idols and we look at it today, we would be like, oh, ain't nobody bowing down to no statue. Nobody doing that, right? They came up with a concept, American Idol. No, you may think I'm joking, but I need you to hear this. People then vote for the person they want to become an idol. We've now taken the term and made it so passive that, oh, all you're doing is voting for someone to be a famous star. Wait a minute, but aren't angels the stars of God? Isn't there a falling star called Lucifer who came to lead people astray? And isn't he the ruler of this world? Wait a minute. Isn't an idol always something that's bad? So how did we make a bad thing good? And now we're doing exactly what Romans chapter 1 said. We're worshiping created things and we don't even see it. This is why we, watch this, have posters of human beings on our walls and calling them our superstars. Basketball players and baseball players and football players and singers and movie stars. Oh, so we've elevated these people to a place we don't even have the word of God on our walls, but we have pictures of people. Because we don't even know what idols are, because Satan has dumbed down our minds. So we've become so inculcated with the culture that we can't even tell what Satanism is. So we have Christians talking about, I'm a Taurus and I'm a Cancer and I'm a Sagittarius. I'm like, you a what? All those things are demonic forces. See, we've become so desensitized because what Satan is going to do during this time is make the worship of him normality. So what we're seeing right now is a subtle move to satanic worship. This is why the first thing you have to do is destroy, watch this, destroy the imago Dei. Because when you destroy the image of God, there is no God now for you to worship except you. So what we're seeing now is a self-worship in culture. Notice how everyone is saying, well, you can't say anything that would offend me, but they're saying things to offend you. And what they're saying is, I love my sin. You speak against my sin, you're speaking against who I am. And now we've relegated sin that where we're placing into law certain sin categories and calling sin now human rights. So what we've done is we've completely changed the concept of how God has created his natural order to something that is unnatural. Again, think about it. In order for Satan to come and take over, there must be a destruction or a complete removal of any true religion. And that's what's taking place. We see it happening. These are the signs. These are the birth pains. So Jesus began in verse 9 of chapter 24. And he says, then. And he used the word then. And that's interesting. Then they will deliver you to tribulation and will kill you. And you will be hated by all the nations because of my name. Let me just break it down. If you are trying to be friends with people who are living an immoral, perverted life, who could care less about God, you become an enemy of God. Friendship with the world is enmity towards God. It's hostility towards God. See, so we can believe that we can be friends because it sounds so good in this passive Christian era where the whole thing is not to offend people, but we can offend God. Don't say hard things because you might hurt someone's feelings, but you completely annihilate the holiness of God. Oh, you can't say that because that's offensive, and completely remove reverence of God. So you are in the church, but you cannot come as you are